If you want to watch me answer random questions from a random card game that somebody gave me, keep watching.
Don't you ever forget that being black is an honor because you come from greatness.
Is an introduction really necessary for someone we all know so well?
Welcome to ChesleyIRL podcast, where we have real and unfiltered, thought-provoking conversations that help and heal. So y'all, happy Valentine's Day. I'm actually filming this today, Valentine's Day. I'm actually about to go out, but I was like, you know what? I got my makeup all looking good, so let me film a new episode before I leave. So y'all, I didn't really have a topic. I wanted to keep this episode kind of like lighthearted, so I actually have a card game that actually the young lady that did my hair, she had like a card game that I was like flipping through the cards while she was doing my hair, and I was like, you know what? I might as well use this opportunity for this to be a new podcast episode of me answering the questions, because I took a picture of like, what was it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It was like maybe 10 questions. I don't know, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 9, excuse me. Why am I acting like I don't know how to count? But yeah, I'm just going to read off the questions, just answer, just an opportunity for y'all to get to know me better. So first question. This, I ain't gonna lie, these are some good questions. So if you're trying to get to know somebody, take the questions from this video and then ask the person that you want to get to know better. Yeah, clock it. All right, so question number 1. Do you think people can change? Wait, we starting out hot. Now, I actually had a conversation with somebody about this, and they was very offended by my answer. So my perspective, I don't think people can change. I feel like if you have the capabilities to do people wrong, that's just who you are. I don't know, y'all. If you don't agree with me, drop a comment. But I just feel like if you have it in you to do people wrong, slight people, stab people in the back, that's just your character. That's who you are. So, I mean, I don't think you can, like, change from that. I understand. I'm a believer. I know that God, Jesus Christ, has the ability to shift a situation. But I feel like if it's in you to do certain things, that's just who you are. Because me personally, I would never steal from nobody. I would never cheat on nobody if I was in a relationship. Like, it's just certain stuff that I just wouldn't do. So I feel like if people have the capabilities to do that, that's just who you are. I don't know. Y'all, I'm pretty sure most people won't agree, but that's just how I feel. All right, second question is, what is your biggest fear and how do you deal with it? You know what's crazy? I actually had a conversation with somebody about this too. My biggest fear in life is getting pregnant by a man that hates me or don't like me. Either one, same thing. Because if you don't like me, you pretty much hate me. But I don't know. I just feel like that's a fear for me because I think every woman, well, not every woman, some women actually do want to be mothers. Like, I would love to be a mother one day, but I want a healthy relationship with a man that actually love and adore me before anything. Before I can even think about being a mother, I would want a man that actually adore me and would want to build a family with me. So that's my biggest fear. And I mean, the way to deal with it would just be for me to make sure I be careful on who I come in contact with. And this is also a message for other young women watching this. Be careful who you lay down with, have kids with. Because this is not a joke. This is for life, okay? I'm not trying to scare y'all, but that's my biggest fear. Because I would hate to be co-parenting with a person that can't stand me. Like, that just seems so cringy. All right. Question number 3. Okay, so what is something you believed but now see it differently? What is something I believe but now you see it differently? Oh my God, that's a good question. Hold on, wait. I'm a little stumped. What is something I believe but now I see it differently? Damn, yeah, that's why I said these questions make you think. Like, okay, so in my mind, I believe that I'm supposed to be single and I'm not meant for nobody, which is kind of weird, y'all. I will be honest and say that is, you got to understand it's power in the tongue for you got to be careful what you speak on yourself. But I feel like for the longest, I genuinely believe that I'm not meant for nobody. But now that I'm getting older, I feel like if God has blessed me in other aspects of my life, why would he not be able to bless me with a man that's for me? So that's something that I definitely see it differently now, because I think I don't know. I gotta get out of my own way and stop thinking that life is only gonna be a certain way just because it's not happening right now. Yeah, yeah. That's something I used to believe that I would be. Well, I actually said that today on my live, but I'm changing my perspective because I'm definitely still believing that love exists and it will find me. Yeah. All right. Next question. Okay, so if you could relive one day, which day would it be? Oh my God, these questions are so good. If I could relive one day, dang, this making me think. What would it be? Dang, y'all, hold on. This is really good. Okay, if you could relive one day, what day would it be? I guess I could say leaving the military. That's a day I would relive again because I felt like that was just such a freeing energy to finally be done with that. And I mean, I will relive it again because I don't regret leaving. Like, I think everything in my life happened exactly the way it was supposed to right after I left the military. So if I could do that over again, I would relive that day because that was a good day. I was done. I was free. So yeah, one thing, what's that song by Destiny Child? Don't it feel to be good to be free? Okay, let's see. So what is your biggest pet peeve? Oh, my biggest pet peeve, I cannot stand when people do not know how to communicate. Like, I really do not like that. Like, I feel like it is not that hard for you to, if you busy or you doing something, for you to just shoot a text real quick, be like, hey, I'm not gonna be able to make it, or I'll hit you up later. Like, why is it so hard for people to communicate? Like, y'all, you would have thought people, Lord Jesus, I guess the illiteracy epidemic is just too much. Some people just can't communicate. Just, I don't know. All right, so next question. If you could live anywhere, where would you live? Oh, actually, if y'all don't know, I actually moved out of the country. I was gone for like a month. I moved to Dubai. That was the plan. I literally sold everything and I went to Dubai. And Dubai was nice. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't know, I felt safe. Like, I definitely would live in Dubai. But then again, I would want to be married first before I move again out of the country. It don't have to be Dubai. I feel like any country will be better than the United States. But no, I think that is a dream of mine for me to live in another country. But I would want to like live out of the country with my partner, like the person I'm married with. Cause not saying that I can't live out of the country by myself, but I would feel better being with somebody sharing that experience. Cause like I did a lot of traveling when I was in the military. So I've lived out of the country before, so I know how that feels. But I think I would want to experience that with someone special and someone I love. So yeah, that's definitely. Honestly, it could be anywhere. It don't have to be Dubai. It could be another country. All right. So next question. It says, "What does living a rich life mean to you?" That's a good question. Okay, so for me, living a rich life would just be the life I live now, where it's simple, it's easy. Being able to wake up, when I want to. Just being at peace with, all the decisions I've made in my life, and I don't know, just being able to be at peace and happy with myself. Like, I think that's rich. Well, it's not really materialistic stuff, because I done had the house, I done had the cars, all these different things. I done bought all the clothes you could think of, and it's like, as you get older, because I'm 32 now, and I'll be 33 in May, it's like you realize all that stuff don't even matter. Like, being able to be at peace with yourself is probably the richest life you'll ever have. And honestly, for reference, John 14:27, the peace I give is a gift that the world cannot give. That once you find your peace, that's when you live in a rich life. Well, that's a rich life for me. All right, next question. Oh, this is a good one. It says, what is your definition of love? Oh, and today is Valentine's Day. My definition of love will be actions speak louder than words. I feel like a person that truly love you, or the definition of love would be showing somebody, like basically showing them, like, I love you. Not just saying you love somebody, because I feel like anybody can say anything. I feel like the definition of love is actions. Remember, your actions speak louder than words. Sometimes your actions will show somebody better than they can tell you, better than you can tell them. So yeah, if you really love somebody, show them. Let's see. All right, next question. Okay, so what do you wish more people knew about you? Okay, I wish more people knew that I'm a very, like, gentle person. Like, I think people, when they see me, my muscles, and they see how tall I am, they think I'm just this aggressive, mean person. Because I feel like I've gotten that my whole life, but I'm actually very gentle. Like, I've never been in a physical altercation with nobody. Not even a cussing match. I've never gotten into a cussing match with a friend or like a boyfriend or a partner. I've never, no guy I've ever talked to, we've never did any arguing. Like, I'm a very soft, gentle person. But you wouldn't know that about me if you've never, like, spent, I guess, like, a one-on-one time with me. You know what I'm saying? Outside of, like, just watching somebody on social media or just seeing somebody in person, like, walking past you. Because I always tell people this. Like, when you meet people, like, actually take the time to talk to people. Like, before you form an opinion about somebody, have a conversation with them. Because I know these people will judge somebody and just assume you know something about somebody just based on how they look. And then what you think could be completely wrong. You could actually meet them and be like, oh my, because I've gotten that a lot. Where people was like, oh my God, I thought you were such a bitch. Then I'm like, they would be like, oh, you so cool, you so funny. I'm like, I wish people would stop judging, because looks can be deceiving. Clock it. All right, well, yeah, that was all the questions. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what the name of that card game was, but it was just a random card game from the young lady that did my hair, and I was just flipping through them, and all the questions that stuck out to me, I just took a picture of it on my phone. And yeah, this was episode 12. Random questions to get to know me. So yeah, hopefully next week I have a better topic. But I mean, I feel like this was good, just good content for y'all to, like, get to know me outside of just my perspective on topics, for you to just know more about me. And if y'all have questions that you want to know more about me, drop it in the comments. And yeah, I would love to answer them. Or I can do another video, or I can do a video with all the questions that y'all put in the comments. That would be dope. So yeah, this was episode 12, random Q&A with yours truly, ChesleyIRL podcast. Thank you for watching, and happy Valentine's Day if you're seeing this after Valentine's. So bye, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in every Monday. ChesleyIRL podcast. Bye, y'all.
The black woman is everything. The black woman is gold. The black woman's the reason why my heart is never cold. You see, the black woman is precious. The black woman is bold. Black women, they never fold. They no more precious than gold. Look, the black woman is everything. The black woman is gold.